You build your first product, but now you have no idea what to do next. You watch YouTube videos, read every growth hack you can find, and you've got 20 tabs open. And everyone tells you to do something different. Ship more features, write content, run ads, cold email people. You're working day and night, but your startup is still not growing. And every time you sit down at your laptop, you're not sure what to focus on. I made this exact mistake in my first startup. I was busy all the time, but nothing I did really moved the needle. I'm Oskar, I've built 2 startups, and over the last couple of years, I've coached over 50 founders at this exact stage. In this video, I will give you a simple 5-step roadmap that shows you exactly what to do over the next 30 days to grow your startup. So you can finish this month with a clear plan instead of random busy work. Let's dive right in. Step 1. Pick one clear 30-day outcome. The goal for step 1 is simple. Answer this in one clear sentence. What does success look like 30 days from now? And you're only allowed to pick one clear outcome for the next 30 days, not 10. So you really need to pick something that moves your startup forward. And most of the time it's getting more users. But here is one trap you need to avoid. Many founders say things like get traction or make more money, but that's not a plan. You need to make it super specific and measurable. Here's an example. Having 5 paying customers on $49 per month. Write that down and put it somewhere you can see it every day, on your laptop, on your wall, or as your desktop background. You're done with step 1 if you can say your 30-day goal in one sentence, show it to someone, and they know exactly what you want to achieve. Before we move into step 2, if you're thinking, this makes sense, but I still don't know what to do when I open my laptop tomorrow, I made a free worksheet for you. The Overwhelmed Founders 6-Step Startup Plan. It gives you a simple step-by-step plan that shows you what you should focus on and what you can ignore. So you always know exactly what to do next. So if you don't want to waste your next 3 months jumping between random tasks, grab it right now. The link is in the description below. Now let's move on to step 2. Step 2. Narrow down your customer. The goal for step 2 is to define exactly who your users are. And you're not allowed to say everyone could use my product. You're only allowed to serve one specific type of person for the next 30 days. One common mistake I see here all the time is that founders say, my product is for freelancers, small businesses, and SaaS companies. But that's way too broad. You want something like small marketing agencies with 5 to 15 people doing monthly reports. But why is this so important? Because everything you do for the next 30 days depends on it. Who you email, where you hang out, what you say, all of it. So write this in one sentence. I help very specific person who struggles with very specific problem. For example, I help small marketing agencies who lose nights every month to manual client reporting. If you have this one sentence and you can picture a real person in your head, you can move on to step 3. And now it gets really interesting. Step 3. Talk to 10 real people. In step 3, you need to get out of your inbox and have real conversations. 10 short calls with people who actually match your users. And most founders never do this. They hide behind their product, rewriting copy, building more features, refactoring the backend. They're doing everything instead of talking to the people they're actually building for. That's exactly how you waste 6 months on building stuff that nobody wants. So here is how you do it instead. Find out where your users already hang out, like on specific Facebook groups, on LinkedIn, or online communities. And then send 20 to 30 short personal messages. And here is the exact script you can use. Hey Steve, I saw your post about staying up late doing client reports. I'm working on a tool to make that easier. I'm not trying to sell you anything, but could I ask you a couple of questions about how you handle client reporting today? 15 minutes max. And when you're on the call, keep it super simple. Ask, can you walk me through the last time you encountered this problem? What was the most annoying part? And what have you already tried to fix it? There is one rule for these calls. You're not allowed to pitch. Just ask, listen, and take notes. You will know step 3 is done when you've had 10 short calls and you start seeing the same problems come up again and again across different people. And here is the important part. Once you know what your users are struggling with, you can build a roadmap and you will know exactly what to focus on. Now, before we move to step 4, let's make this real for your startup. Comment below with 1 sentence about what your startup does and your 30-day goal from this video. I will tell you one thing I would focus on next to hit your goal and what you can safely ignore. Now let's move on to step 4. Step 4. Design one simple offer. After you have talked to 10 people, you should have a clearer picture of what actually hurts your customers. Now in this step, you're turning your product into a clear offer. But it's not a feature list. A clear, simple offer someone can understand in 10 seconds. So don't use fancy language. Start with this template and adapt it. I'll help specific customer go from pain point to desired outcome in time frame using your approach. For a reporting tool, that could be I'll help small marketing agencies go from end of month chaos to client reports done in under 10 minutes using a simple reporting dashboard and done with you setup. Do you see what's happening here? You know exactly who it's for, you can feel the painful situation, and the better outcome is obvious. And if you say your offer loud to someone who fits your audience and they say something like, "This is interesting, can I check it out?" you have nailed step 4. Step 5, turn it into a 30-day calendar. And step 5 is where we turn your 30-day goal into a simple, repeatable plan. Let's say your 30-day goal is 3 paying users at $49 per month. Now ask yourself, what has to happen for this to become real? Maybe that means around 15 conversations, a handful of demos, and 3 people who actually pay. Now chunk that into weeks. In weeks 1 to 2, your job is simple. Reach out to 10 potential users per day, 5 days a week. Book a few calls and run them using the questions from step 3. In weeks 3 and 4, follow up with everyone who said this is interesting. Aim for a small number of focused demos with the warmest people. And then turn that into a daily time block so you don't have to think. For example, 9 to 10 a.m. send messages. 10 to 12 customer calls and demos. 2 to 3 follow-ups and notes. And 3 to 4 improve one tiny part of your offer or your onboarding. That's how you build a powerful roadmap. No random tutorials, no new features, no quick logo redesigns. When you open your laptop, you don't think, what should I do next? You just look at your calendar and you do it. So quick recap. Pick one 30-day goal, narrow down your customer to a very specific person, talk to 10 real people and listen for their pain points, design one simple offer and turn it into a 30-day calendar and follow it. If you actually do this, you will stop doing random things and start focusing on things that really grow your startup. But hey, this is just the beginning. If you already have a product, but nobody is buying, check out this video. I will show you exactly what you need to do right now. Before you go, make sure you hit subscribe so you never miss any powerful tips or frameworks on how to build a successful startup. My name is Oskar. See you soon.